Hello!
Hi there, and happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
Welcome to episode number 39 of
Ooh.
5-Minute-ish Friday. We are back.
Yes.
If you missed us last week, we're sorry about that. Both of us feeling a little under the weather, so need to take a little time to recover. And we are back this week, and we are excited to talk to you today about something really relevant and current in the news, and that would be
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
We all know. Do we even need to say it?
Right. So we don't want to be a part of the noise or a part of the fear mongering or a part of any of the kind of extra about it. Yeah. But we do want to offer you some help and some tips and advice that we've come up with. So we've been brainstorming different ways that businesses with foot traffic who might be starting to see the effects of people, not going out into public as much. We might see a little dip in sales. You might see, especially in the next couple of weeks, as things start to close down even more and people start to self-quarantine.
Yeah, so we want to give you some tips to help reassure your customers to come in or reassure yourself as well.
Right. So you say reassure. Yeah, you say reassure. And that's what we really want to focus on is we don't want you to kind of put yourself out there as like wanting to profit off of this at all. That's not the intention behind this. The intention behind this is to be able for you to get the messaging out there of what you're doing and what you can do to help ease your audience's anxiety.
So glad you said that. Really about reassuring your customers or your clients, but still giving them, reason to come in, or at least to, how they can prepare and how they can be clean and safe, as well as how you and your staff can be as well.
Right. And how you can even mitigate some of this with online options. So we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. And this really is just relevant for any kind of business who has remotely
brick and mortar,
any foot traffic.
Yeah.
We're going to use restaurants and retailers as examples, just because those are
dominant.
Right. Those are two of the biggest categories of customer clients that we have.
Yeah, we're seeing some changes right now.
Right. So hi Megan, thanks for watching. So the first up is restaurants. Let's talk about how restaurants can kind of work around this and help get a little crafty about what they do here.
Yeah, re-looking at your delivery and your takeout options. Do you work with Grubhub or Instacart or any of those? Do you have your own delivery service? Is your takeout as efficient as it can be? Really, let your customers and your clients who come to your restaurant, let them know that you're taking precautions, you're being very clean and safe, and that you're sealing all of the packages as tightly and as securely possible. A great way to show that off is to take some behind the scene pictures, videos, go on Instagram stories, Facebook stories, do a live, share how you are really implementing and re-evaluating these processes, and really assure your clients and customers and those people who want your food that it's okay to still get takeout or still come to the restaurant.
Yeah, so this is the whole thing is it's all about messaging. So what can you do? We talk about this all the time, right? About all your messaging and making sure that you're sharing that information with people, and that's how you're going to ease their anxiety about all of this. The other thing you can do is if people are actually still coming in and patronizing your restaurant in person and not just ordering takeout or delivery services, then maybe just having some signage, like some little, the little stand things that are always on the restaurant tables.
Yeah, or if you have a chalkboard that's by the front by the hostess stand, or anything that you can give. Even having little, by the hostess stand, little setups of Clorox wipes or sanitizer, making sure your bathrooms are up to date and clean, offering those services of people when they walk in, offering, hey, if you would like to go wash your hands, our bathroom is down the hall. Make sure your hostesses know exactly what is available to the customer, what they can do.
And setting that up, that gives you plenty of ideas for content too.
Yes.
So maybe while things are a little bit slower, you have a little more time to work on your marketing.
Yeah.
So use this as an opportunity to really kind of get into a good routine of sharing those behind the scenes moments. And sharing of how you're taking care of your customers.
Yeah, and getting your staff on the same page with your social media and your marketing as well, I know can be kind of a crazy thing in the midst of it, so take that opportunity to do that.
So on the flip side, so the other part that we want to talk about is retailers and what retailers might be able to do. The first instinct that I have with this is, what the heck is your e-commerce strategy anyway?
Yes, very important.
Hopefully you have a solid one in place where people can make purchases from you online and that you're showing up in searches.
Yeah, make sure your SEO is optimized, up to date. Make sure your bios and all your social media are also up to date because that will help. If you have blogs, keep blogging.
Yep.
Blog your experience with what's going on or what you're doing, and take that chance to do that. Make sure that your product catalogs on social media are integrated and optimized with your e-commerce.
Yes, and even integrating that in, making sure that's integrated into your e-newsletters. How can you keep the messages flowing of what you're offering and what you're doing, and how other than going into the store, people can make those purchases?
Yeah, people love to online shop, and if people are going to be mostly, working from home instead of an office, if they want to get out of the house and get to the store, or they want to shop online, make sure those options are available in the store. What are you doing to offer people for hand sanitizers? Are you cleaning the products? How are you keeping your store clean and reassuring your customer that if they come in, the store is clean and there's options at the cash register for cards are still being optimized and used, so you don't have to use cash if you don't want to. There's hand sanitizer available, all of those options.
Yes, so just make sure that you're using every opportunity, whether it's through Instagram, Facebook, your website, your e-newsletter, to really put some messaging out there into the world about what's happening with you, how it's affecting your business, how coronavirus is affecting your business, but what you're doing to kind of mitigate some of those things, and how you can ease their anxiety.
I know, yeah. There's been a lot of small businesses that I follow. They're really pushing, anytime, that this kind of thing happens, but really push small business support is a big thing. Shop small. I know a lot of businesses have been hashtagging that to, help small business get through this time. If you have any questions about your marketing needs during this time, or anything specifically that you need help with, please let us know. We tried to, in this video, cover as much as we could. But yeah, let us know.
Yeah, drop it in the comments below or send us a message. We'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Refer and share this video with your other small business owners.
We will, in the meantime, while everything's kind of slowing down in the physical forefront, we will be doing virtual meetings through Zoom chat, Zoom video chat. So we're available to share some insight and dig a little bit deeper into your individual business. So thanks for tuning in to this episode. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.